Hamsters 101. Cages.
One of the most important decisions that a hamster owner has to make is finding a cage that's suitable for their pet. Today I'm going to be going over the 3 options that are readily available for hamster owners, which are the wire store-bought cages, aquariums, and homemade bin cages. First, I want to say that the minimum floor space for any species of hamster is 360 square inches. While there are some circumstances where this may not be true, in general, any species needs that amount of space. A lot of pet stores will tell you because you have a dwarf hamster or a robo hamster that they can have a smaller cage just because the hamster themselves are smaller. While this may seem like it's true, it's definitely not. Robos and dwarfs are very active and they need the same 360 square inches as Syrians. It's very important to do your research before picking out a cage because when you go into a pet stores will tell you absolutely anything just to sell you a cage. In general, they sell small cages that are not suitable for your hamster. First, I'm going to show you the wire store-bought cages. You see these in pet stores everywhere. The main brands you usually see are the Critter Trails and Habit Trails. These cages can seem really nice, especially because a lot of them are sold as starter kits, which come with your wheel, your food, and your bedding, and it seems like a really good deal. While it seems like a great deal, these cages are way too small and don't come anywhere near the minimum 360 square inches of floor space, and usually they come with quite poor quality items. So you're going to be spending more money replacing items such as the wheel and water bottle, plus you're going to have multiple cages, and that price is going to add up very quickly. These are also very hard to clean and they can be very flimsy. Hamsters such as dwarfs and robos also tend to escape from these quite easily. Pet stores are definitely going to try to sell you these and show them as being such a good deal, but definitely do your research before you go. They might look pretty because they have different colors and tubes, but like I said, they can be very hard to clean, and floor space is definitely more important than tubes. The next type of cage are aquariums. A 20-gallon long tank is actually equal to the 360 square inches of floor space the hamsters need, so this makes a great option. In general, a 10-gallon tank is not a good option for a hamster, especially if they're really young and active. The one downside to these tanks is they can be quite expensive, but they do provide a ton of great space for your hamster, and they are quite easy to clean. Just make sure you have a lid for these so your hamster doesn't escape. The last type of cage is my personal favorite, which is the homemade bin cage. A lot of people tend to shy away from these because honestly they're not quite as attractive as an aquarium and they're not as bright and colorful as a store-bought cage, but they are the best option for a hamster, especially in the US where it's pretty much impossible to find a large store-bought cage. One of the upsides of a bin cage is they are very affordable. You can get a great sized bin at stores such as Target and Walmart for around $10 to $15. The mesh you'll need to mesh the lid or sides can be found at home improvement stores such as Home Depot, and they are very affordable to make. They're very large and provide your hamster with tons of great floor space to run around. They're also customizable. You can make them any size you want, you can stack them, and there's just a lot of options. And one of the last upsides is they are super easy to clean. They're definitely the easiest out of all the cages to clean since they're so lightweight and there's not a lot of areas to take apart. So in conclusion, do what's best for the hamster and not what may be most convenient for you or what looks the prettiest. All of your young and active hamsters are going to need that 360 square inches of floor space, while some older inactive hamsters or hamsters with unusual circumstances may do fine in a smaller cage. In general, your 360 square inches are going to make your hamsters the happiest and healthiest.